Oracle cards are less about answers and more about awareness. Each card is a symbol, a whisper from your inner world. Today's card is the Rabbit, bringer of new beginnings, taking a leap of faith. The rabbit's medicine is instinct and agility, teaching us to move when the moment calls and to trust the landing even before we can see it. In life, we often wait for certainty before acting. We want to see the whole path, the safe outcome, the guarantee that it will work out. But the rabbit reminds us, certainty isn't what creates momentum. Movement is. The rabbit shows up when a fresh start is possible, but only if we're willing to trust our heart when it says, now. When fear says, wait, the rabbit whispers, jump. And in that leap, we may even find the path rising up to meet us. Today I'm going to draw two rabbits running and jumping. We'll start in pencil, then brush pen, then a little marker. Let's get started. For the running rabbit, I wanted to show you, you really already know how to draw this beginning because it's like you're making a little bit lopsided heart. You're making the top of the heart and then you're angling just a little bit farther past the center, right? And not straight down, but you're coming diagonally across. I have that picture to show you. You're making that hind leg coming forward, and it's kind of an egg shape on the side for the head. And then as we're coming from the head, we're doing the front leg, and I jumped over a little spot for where the back leg is going to be in front. And then I made that little paw out underneath. You really wouldn't need to do the jump over in pencil. You could erase it out, but I'm just trying to make it quick. And then I'm trying to share with you where that hind leg is coming in front of the other one. So it's going to make a heart, which is even with the front leg behind. And then we're curving around, so we're making this leg as wide as the one it's crossing over. So I tried to show you got like two ideas of the heart in it, one for the head and the back and one to show these legs crossed over each other. And our tail, and you can really have fun with the ears, customize them however you want. They're back on the head, close to the little notch of the V. And I have mine a little bit overlapping. Small eye and a little indication of the top of the nose. So then on this one, I'm just showing that you can make it a little fancier and put in that little bit of what's the hock to make it a little bit more detailed, but it really doesn't need it. And then I just quickly put it into marker when you're happy with your lines. And again, I'm using a brush pen for this, but you don't have to. And I gave it some action lines, small, medium, and large, and a little bit of shadow underneath him, showing that he's up in the air. And I did put in just a little bit of lines where things overlap and curve around for a little bit of interest and texture to it. And lastly, finish off in a color of your choosing. And on this one, I decided to put a little bit of pink into it. Our next rabbit is leaping, and you're going to make a diagonal line. That one is going to be part of the legs and the body. It's like the belly area. And then think of like a hat with a brim. So I'm making a rectangle, but it's in the center of that diagonal line, so it looks like that's the brim. And then that's the egg shape again for the head, just like on the other one where it was part of the heart. That's the egg shape. And then I did really similar ears up in the air, overlapping on the back part of the egg. And our little tail that's up, the side closer to the head is smooth, and I just put a little jagged for the fluff side. And so that brim of the hat made the top part of the front leg, and you're going to go beyond it so you have like the elbow. And so you can think of it like a backwards L coming down, building that elbow. And then this one is going to be like the L, where it's using that part of the hat, what I'm calling the hat, to make the top part of the back leg. And you're looking to try to make them a little bit even. And then I'm going to add in the eye and the nose. And you could leave it just like that. A lot of the rabbits leave it just like that as the silhouette. But I'm going to show you that you can also just do the other leg on the other side, but basically following the same shape, just a little bit smaller because it's farther away in that space to give it the 4 legs. It works without it as well. And as we go into the marker, I'm going to share with you that I just do a little bit of gentle curving so you don't see that rectangle that we had underneath there. So I did a little tapering from the head, right? And then you're going to see I'm going to do a little tapering from where the heart girth is, right, to the back. So I just gave it a little curve with that. But that pencil line of the box really gave me the start of it. So if you were going to leave it just as that silhouette where we were imagining the other leg was exactly on the other side, you could put in your details and just leave it. As I said, a lot of the rabbit pictures will be just that. It's quite simple. I do switch to a regular marker to put the little dot eye. I find it easier. Right, so there it would be if you wanted it just simple. If you didn't do the one on the far side, and then I'm just going to quickly come in and put the one on the far side. And then because it is on the far side, I just added a tiny bit of line work to show it's a little bit in shadow. And then our quick action lines and our quick shadow underneath him as he's jumping. And I don't usually show it, but that was quick showing you we're erasing out our pencil line. If the rabbit appeared for you today, it may be asking, where in your life are you hesitating because you can't see the outcome? Write about one small leap you could take this week, even without knowing where you'll land.